On the way out, I kind of sort of got arrested. It is 9:43 AM. I'm in Bombay again. I'm here now at the Otters Club waiting on my first meeting. Exciting day ahead. And now I'm all the way in Goregaon. I slept the whole way here. I'm at the Whistling Woods campus. I'm not here to visit Whistling Woods, but I'm here for an interview at the Prahlad Kakkar School of Branding and Entrepreneurship. Interesting stuff. I mean, I've never been nervous getting into an interview. The interview was a lot of fun. It was very different from what I expected, positively of course. Very exciting things coming up with these people as well. On the way out, I kind of sort of got arrested. So this Prahlad Kakkar School of Branding and Entrepreneurship is situated within the Whistling Woods International Film School campus, which is situated within the Film City in Bombay, in an area called Goregaon. Apparently, you're not allowed to shoot without like permission. And so when I got out of the campus, I was skating my way out to catch an Uber at the gate, and this dude pulls up on a bike and stops me and takes my camera, makes me sit behind him, takes me to the station and just keeps me there for a bit, and he starts like, it was so unexpected. I had no idea about the rules, and he said he was going to fine me a very large sum, and he did eventually fine me, but I sort of convinced him that I'm a student and this and that, and I didn't know, and he fined me a smaller sum but still quite large, and that was just not cool. Ugh. Also got me really late for my next meeting. Ugh, hate this. The rest of the day was frankly quite terrible. I don't even know where to start. Let's go way back. My first meeting was at 9:30 in the morning in Bandra. So to get there by 9:30, I had to catch a bus which would get me to Bombay by 8:30 just to be safe. So I got the 5:30 bus, which got a little delayed, which meant I reached Bombay by 9, which meant I got to my meeting by 9:35, which was okay. But the bus for some reason was freezing cold, which meant like the whole time I was freezing my ass off, and that was still okay. But when I got to Bombay, it was hot and humid, and when I got to my meeting, for some reason it ended up being in the bright sun. And then I had to go to this interview at a whole different end of the city, a whole hour away from where I was in Bandra. So I skated out of the traffic, which was fun, and then I got an Uber, which was still okay. The whole way there I tried like sleeping a little bit, and my right lens, contact lens, started messing with me. It was irritating a little bit. My eyes started watering, so I took it off and I put it back in, and I put it in the lens case, washed it, this, that, all of that, and then that was a lot of fun. It went on a lot longer than I expected, but it was a lot of fun nonetheless. It was really exciting stuff. But the whole time my eye kept watering and itching and twitching, and the whole time I had to mess with the eye, and oh, it was so irritating, because when you're doing something serious and important, it is not the best feeling in the world to keep rubbing your eye. But then I left from there, and the cop caught me, and then I finally paid the cop off and took an Uber to Bandra, where on the way my right lens kept messing with me again, so I just took it off and put it back in the lens box. So for the remainder of the ride, I only had one contact lens on, which was seriously irritating in itself. But I dealt with it. I put on these sunglasses and I just dealt with it. I got through all 3 of my meetings without my right lens, and it was all okay. It went off well. All my work went off really well. After my guys left, I went across to the pharmacy and I got myself some more lens solution, and I washed the right lens and put it back on, but it kept irritating me. And when it finally got okay, my left lens started irritating me, and both my lenses just kept irritating me, and I kept taking them off and putting them back on, washing them, and again and again and again. And finally I just took both of them off and I sat without them for a bit and I put them back on. Thankfully all my work went off well. If that didn't go well, it would just not be okay, but since that was fine, all these struggles are okay. I don't really mind it. But now I'm just gonna skate to the station, get a bus and get home. I'm so tired. I need sleep.